What's up?
What's going on?
How's it going, man? Welcome back.
It's great to be back. It's great to be back. It's been almost two whole months.
You were here. You were here for water cooler number one, episode number
Number
one,
one,
and
correct.
then a
And then I was
huge
gone.
break. You took
Where did he
it.
go?
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
He made the award-winning show, the life-changing show, the amazing Facebook Live video podcast, and then he just disappeared out of nowhere. What happened?
So this whole pandemic thing happened, and because of that, I took some time off to be with my family, and that's where I was at for, like I said, almost 2 whole months. It was about a month and a half, more or less. But it's great to be back. Water cooler.
So you did the responsible thing. You took time off from work and stayed safe. You stayed at home.
Oh yeah. So I was given the opportunity. They passed some new laws, and I took advantage of it so I could be with family and be safe. But I'm back now, so it's good to be back. I missed all of y'all, all my fans, and I'm back. I'm glad to be back on the water cooler for sure.
Heck yeah, awesome. So what did you learn while you were gone? I know you have a newborn little baby.
She's actually not a newborn anymore. Yeah, so she's 1 year old. She had her birthday during the lockdown or whatever what do they call it? Self-imposed quarantine.
Yeah.
So we were going to have a huge first birthday party for her, but of course, change of plans. So we did just us there at the house, small little thing. And what we did, we streamed it. So friends and family who wanted to, wish her a happy birthday could do so online. And that worked out. Nice. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
And you had the PayPal, the Venmo, the Cash App links in the chat for the.
Well, so what we did as far as gifts, we made a gift list that people could go online and check off stuff as things were being bought, and stuff was being delivered to her house almost every day. Wow. She had a lot of gifts, a lot of love was thrown her way. It was cool. It was nice. Right. Happy birthday, Amara.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
So what I missed while I was gone?
Just a couple of things. We were in lockdown. We were closed to the public for a while. Then we opened up little by little. We had the curbside thing. It's all in the past now. Don't worry about it though.
Okay.
I'm back to normal schedule.
Back to normal schedule. That's cool. So did you see the other day, it was this past weekend, SpaceX, for those who don't know, SpaceX has a launch site on Boca Chica, which is in Cameron County. Brownsville area, close to the island, I guess, in that area.
Right.
And that's where they test out their prototypes. And they tested out one of their new ones, they hope will eventually replace some of the current ones, and it blew up.
It did one of these things right here. Let me see if I can find it. This video here this GIF here, that was at Boca Chica.
Yeah.
Are you seeing? Yeah, there it is. This is in Boca Chica here in Brownsville.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So what the plan is as far as SpaceX and as far as Boca Chica, they I guess they test out all their prototypes there, and eventually they hope to have a new ship that can take people not just to the space station like they did a couple of days ago, but actually take people, tourists, up to the moon.
Right. Yeah, that's what this whole thing kind of started off as, like, right? Like Elon Musk was like, yeah, I want to send people to the moon, and like they'll pay me a little whatever, not a little sum, but like a huge sum of money, and they'll take tourists to the moon.
Right.
But now it's actually coming like into fruition almost, kind of.
Yeah. And so let's see. They so it's a historic, right? Because let me see, had been 9 years in the making,
Yeah.
and they were the first commercial capsule to carry astronauts since
So,
NASA pretty much got shut down.
so Elon Musk basically made this capsule, make this rocket, and said, "Hey, I'll give you this rocket. Just pay me. It's like hundreds of millions of dollars."
I'm not sure what the logistics of it were, but it launched successfully, and they got two astronauts up to the International Space Station aboard I believe it's called the Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon. Yeah, something like that. Dragon capsule
Yeah,
or Dragon
Dragon
crate.
capsule. So that was pretty cool. I saw when
Yeah.
they docked and they actually came on board the space station. That was pretty cool. So history in the making.
So it had been a long rocket up, right? Or like even astronauts. I don't even know when the last time was.
Yeah, it's been a while. I believe like over 9 years ago
Wow.
since there was a launch from the US, I believe. But so yeah, that was cool. That's like a lot of historical things are going on right now, but that's definitely one of them. And again, they have a launch site here in the valley, so you know that's
And
something close
I
to
remember,
home.
I remember like a week ago or 2 weeks ago when Elon Musk, he was in the, well, he's always in the news, but he was in the news for, he was refusing to close down his Tesla warehouses or the big like production factories.
Okay.
And then one of the, I don't remember if it was like the Hidalgo County judge or some county judge near like local. He was on like Fox News or something. Hey Dominic, and he was like, "Yeah, we would love Elon Musk to be down here. He can bring down his business down here, and we'll take care of him like the good Texas way." And like they're just like begging him to come down here.
Right. And you know what? We're going to try to get him on the show, the water cooler, but the guy's a very busy guy, so we
Yeah,
could
yeah.
do it.
The the invite got lost in the spam folder, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. But I want to show you something.
Okay,
Let me see.
face mask.
So this is my face mask that I wear here at work, and
Yeah.
when I go to grocery shopping. But I've also got this other cool face mask right here.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it says Stampede, and that's the name of the football, well, soccer group that I belong to that supports the local RGVFC Toros. So
Let
I
them
want to
know.
talk about face masks.
Let these people know about the Toros, man.
Yeah, so the Toros is our professional second division team here in the Rio Grande Valley. We have a beautiful stadium out of Edinburgh, HEB Park. And yeah, it's high quality professional soccer, second division. They call it the championship. And the local team is the RGVFC Toros. Go Toros. So yeah, I want to talk about face masks. I know a lot of people are, some people you see them, they wear them all the time. Some people are like, yeah, I don't know, face masks, do they really do anything? But what do you think, Rudy?
I'm all for the face masks. I wear them all day at work. I still wear them when I go out if I don't forget it at home. But now
Yeah,
I figured it out. I got one in my car. I got a car mask. I got a home mask. I got a work mask. So I'm never
yeah.
forgetting my
That's
mask anymore.
that's the perfect way to do it. I keep one in the car. I have one in my here at work, and so yeah, it works out that way. I've seen some really cool ones. So I saw some guy wearing one, and it was a Darth Vader one. So
Nice.
Star Wars. I've
Star
seen
Wars.
some skeleton ones.
What about Bane?
Uh,
Like the Bane one? Is there a
no,
Bane one?
I haven't seen one, but see, we're gonna show some unique masks that are available. Of course, people are
Or
selling them online, selling them in person. I know a few people here in the valley who
people
are
they're
got this.
hopping on the face mask thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have to wear a mask, might as well look good, I guess,
Yeah,
while you're wearing
let it
it.
match. Make it, yeah, get one that matches like your outfits and stuff. Or
Yeah, why not?
I see it. Hold on, I see an interesting one down here. Where did it go? There's a Golden Girls one. Oh, there it is.
See, I know a few people who'd love one like that.
For all the Golden Girl fans.
There's a lot of them.
Etsy Baby Shark ones here. For kids,
Yeah.
There's
Although
a Star Wars one.
they recommend that, I think 3 years and under to not wear a mask.
I didn't know that. Why? How come?
I guess choking hazard, maybe.
True. Oh, that was cool.
That was nice. There was one that looked like a space. Can you bring that one up?
And then it's towards the bottom. Great, now I can't find it. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, a lot of people just wear bandanas or like an extra shirt, or they cut off a sleeve of a shirt and they just wear that.
So yeah, that's what I was doing at first. I was using my bandanas because I have plenty of bandanas at home. But and then as things progressed, I got a hold of like these legit looking ones. So
yeah, I can't find the one you're talking about. Here, I'll stop sharing my screen while I look for it.
Okay. So any of you viewers out there want to share any what you've seen people wear? Somebody told me they actually saw somebody wearing a full on like not Freddy Krueger. What's the other guy? The Jason mask. Yeah, walking around the grocery store, and I've seen people online. I've seen people wearing like what looked like a fish bowl over their head, kind of like all
like
kinds of weird
or something.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the space one. That's pretty cool.
It's like a SpaceX, yeah. That palm tree.
Star Trek. For all the Star Trekky fans. Yeah, a lot of these are real simple. SpongeBob. Hello. Of course, there's Hello Kitty ones and like K-pop ones. People are into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I've actually seen some that are like a couple $100. Like they started making designer ones, I guess.
Okay, I've seen like Louis Vuitton ones, man. Louis Vuitton with the LV.
I mean, I guess, right? If some people have money and they want to look good, I guess. But I wear them everywhere that I go. If I leave my house, I'm going to wear a mask. I feel safer. I feel like I'm helping not only myself but other people that are around me. So
yeah, now it's like when you're walking out of the house, it's like, okay, I got my phone, my keys, my mask. Let me go get my mask real quick.
Yeah, how many times I've had to run back in the house because I get in the car and I'm like, oh, forgot my mask. So yeah,
that happened to me today. That happened to me this morning.
Speaking of masks, we forgot to mention on top of the show that we did change the regular time that the show usually airs. So you guys were doing the show like in the morning?
Yeah, we were doing 10:30.
Yeah, and so now that I'm back, we're kind of experimenting with the time that we're doing it. Right now it's lunch hour. We're hoping maybe people who are out to lunch can quickly, bring up the stream on their phones. But wanted to talk about Cine El Rey. Are you familiar with Cine El Rey?
I am familiar. I'm not from McAllen. I wasn't born and raised in McAllen, but I am familiar with Cine El Rey. And it's sad news. I know the news you're going to bring up, and it's sad.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, it's a movie theater that's in the downtown McAllen area. And it's been around. It's been there forever. I know my parents used to go there when they were teenagers, and it probably was around even before they were around. when I was a little kid, I remember going to go watch The Karate Kid. Back when it came out, it must have been like 84, 85. I'm not sure. But I remember going. And later on, it became a venue for bands to play. And unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they've been closed down. And you know, you still got to pay the mortgage. You got to pay the rent
All
on
the
the building.
revenues from tickets and snacks and everything and the drinks that they sell, it's all gone. It's all disappeared.
Yeah, it's all disappeared. So they decided to make a, I guess it's a, I don't know if it's a GoFundMe, but they're asking for donations for people who want to help out. They're asking for $5. That's not a lot. And if you have it, you can help preserve a historical building and here in McAllen.
Yeah,
I remember.
I do see here that they're organizing live streams on their Facebook to raise
Okay.
funds. So everyone check out their Facebook.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember being there just last year sometime. I watched a touring band that came by, Teenage Bottle Rocket, and yeah, the place was sold out. It was a great atmosphere. I have a brother who was doing independent wrestling, and they used to hold wrestling matches there on Friday nights. It was a big family event, and lots of different people go check that out. And yeah, so I mean, they do a lot of things. They've been involved in a lot of different community activities as well, like supporting. So you know, they're asking for your support back. I think it's important. It's an important historical building and part of the history of McAllen.
I did find their Facebook page. They have a post on ways to donate. I'll just show it. I'll just show the ending of it. So yeah, there's different ways to donate. There's a link here, cnlray.org, to make your $5 donation. There's a direct link to click, and if you're old school, look how old school they are. They have ways to mail your donation. If you want to simply mail your $5, put a $5 in the envelope and send it out. They have the address right here.
So that's CNL Ray, 311 South 17th, McAllen, Texas, 78501. And yeah, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram.
Everyone check it out. CNL Ray on Facebook, and go and donate if you can. You know, we're not asking everyone to do it, but if you're willing and you want to preserve this old school. I mean, the last show I went to there, it was just a bunch of cover bands, but it was real fun. Like, people were having fun. They still had the popcorn. They had the drinks.
Yeah.
People were like, they let people like walk around and like hand out like social stuff, like social justice stuff. Like, people were passing out like different flyers for like different causes that they had. So I mean, they were all for like the community. So like the community should.
Oh yeah, they're super involved. They are a part of the community. They support the local independent music scene. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, you can help them out. So that brings us pretty much to the end of today's episode of the Water Cooler. Anything you'd like to say before we sign off, Rudy?
I'm looking through our notes here. Have we missed anything? Not really. No, I don't want to say too much about what's been going on in the news. I mean, that's the elephant in the room, right? I mean, everyone's been watching the news. Everyone knows what's going on. Don't want to get too much into it. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, everyone stay safe out there. Be safe. Take care of one another. We only get this one chance at it, so be kind to others. Yeah, I mean, what else can we say? But it was great to be back on this show. Hopefully next week we come back with bigger and better things. So I'm glad to be back. Here I am.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Peace out.